In the words of Paramahansa Yogananda, "You have come to earth to entertain and to be entertained." This spiritual master, whose influence continues to ripple across the world, was born in Gorakhpur, India, on the 5th day of January 1893. Even as a child, Yogananda displayed an uncommon fascination with spirituality, a yearning that would shape the course of his life. During his early years, he was not a typical child engrossed in play, but a young soul in search of deeper truths. This quest for spiritual enlightenment led him to cross paths with a man who would change his life forever. At the tender age of 17, Yogananda met Swami Sri Yukteswar Giri, a revered guru who would become his spiritual guide. This fateful encounter marked a pivotal turning point in Yogananda's life. He embarked on a journey of self-realization, a path that would eventually lead him to touch countless lives. Yogananda's life was never the same after meeting his guru, setting him on the path of self-realization. Yogananda once said, "Kindness is the light that dissolves all walls between souls, families, and nations." With such a profound belief in unity and harmony, it's no surprise that he dedicated his early years to teaching and spreading this message of compassion. In the bustling heart of India, Yogananda spent his formative years sharing his wisdom and knowledge with eager minds. His teachings resonated with many, leading him to establish the Yogoda Satsanga Society of India in the year 1917. This was not just an institution, it was a beacon of hope, a sanctuary for spiritual seekers, a place where the light of knowledge dispelled the darkness of ignorance. At the core of this society's teachings was Kriya Yoga, a unique technique for attaining spiritual realization. Yogananda believed that this ancient practice had the power to accelerate one's spiritual growth. It was a means to an end, a path leading straight to the liberation of the soul. The Yogoda Satsanga Society was not just about teaching yoga postures or meditation techniques. It was about instilling a way of life, a philosophy rooted in love, kindness, and self-realization. The society aimed to nurture the holistic development of an individual, not just physically or mentally, but spiritually as well. The objectives of the Yogoda Satsanga Society extended beyond the confines of its walls. Yogananda sought to disseminate the teachings of Kriya Yoga far and wide, to reach every corner of the world. He envisioned a world united by the bonds of spirituality, a world where peace, love, and harmony prevailed. Through the Yogoda Satsanga Society, Yogananda sowed the seeds of spirituality, nourishing them with love and care. He knew that these seeds would not sprout overnight. It would take time, patience, and perseverance. But he had faith. He knew that these tiny seeds would one day grow into towering trees, spreading their branches far and wide. And so, with the Yogoda Satsanga Society, Yogananda planted the seeds of spirituality that would grow and spread across the world. As Yogananda said, "The season of failure is the best time for sowing the seeds of success." In the year 1920, Yogananda embarked on a journey that would forever change the spiritual landscape of the West. He set sail from his homeland, India, with an ambitious goal: to introduce the teachings of Kriya Yoga to America. This ancient practice, steeped in thousands of years of tradition and wisdom, was unfamiliar to the Western world. Yet Yogananda was certain that it held the key to spiritual growth and self-realization for all. Arriving in Boston, Yogananda was met with curiosity and intrigue as he began to share the principles of Kriya Yoga. His teachings resonated with many, sparking a spiritual awakening among those who were yearning for a deeper understanding of life and existence. Yogananda's influence gradually spread across the country, leading him to the sun-kissed shores of Los Angeles, California. It was here, in 1925, that he established the Self-Realization Fellowship, an international headquarters for his work. This was not just a physical location, but a spiritual home for those seeking to delve deeper into the mysteries of existence through the practice of Kriya Yoga. The Self-Realization Fellowship served as a beacon of light for spiritual seekers. Here, Yogananda's teachings were not just taught, but lived. The fellowship was a living testament to the transformative power of Kriya Yoga, a place where individuals from all walks of life could come together in their quest for self-realization. Through his teachings, Yogananda bridged the gap between East and West, introducing a new way of thinking and being to a Western audience. His journey was not always smooth sailing, but his unwavering dedication to his mission saw him through the challenges he faced. In the fertile ground of America, the seeds that Yogananda had sown began to take root. His teachings resonated with many, transforming lives and shaping a new spiritual understanding. Yogananda's teachings began to bloom in America, spreading the wisdom of the East to the West. Scene script. Yogananda taught, "The power of unfulfilled desires is the root of all man's slavery." As he moved into his later years, Yogananda's teachings continued to evolve, always underpinned by this profound understanding of human nature. His wisdom reached far beyond the confines of his ashram, touching hearts and minds across the globe. He tirelessly worked to impart his knowledge and insights, nurturing a spiritual awakening in every soul he encountered. One of the most significant contributions from this period was his seminal book, Autobiography of a Yogi. This masterpiece is more than just a memoir. It's a spiritual guide, a map leading the reader on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. Yogananda's words transcend the printed page, their resonance echoing in the hearts of readers, inspiring them to seek their own paths to divine understanding. In this book, Yogananda demystifies the ancient wisdom of India and makes it accessible to the Western mind. He weaves a tapestry of personal narratives, philosophical insights, and spiritual teachings, providing a unique lens through which to view the human experience. This is not just a book, it's an invitation to embark on a spiritual journey. Yogananda's earthly journey ended in 1952, but his teachings continue to live on, undimmed by the passage of time. His passing was not an end, but a transition, a shift from one form of existence to another. He may have left his physical form, but his spiritual presence remains, guiding and inspiring those who walk the path he once tread. Today, Yogananda's influence is felt across the globe, his teachings touching the lives of millions. His wisdom continues to inspire, lighting the way for those seeking spiritual enlightenment. His legacy is not just in his words, but in the countless lives he has touched and transformed. In an age of constant change and uncertainty, Yogananda's teachings offer a beacon of hope, a guiding light that leads us back to our true selves. His life serves as a testament to the transformative power of spiritual awakening, and his enduring legacy continues to inspire seekers of truth. Even after his passing, Yogananda's teachings continue to inspire and guide millions around the world. Yogananda said, "Change yourself and you have done your part in changing the world." These words echo the core tenet of Yogananda's teachings, self-realization, the understanding that change begins within ourselves. A cornerstone of Yogananda's teachings is Kriya Yoga, a technique that harmonizes body, mind, and spirit. This ancient practice, revitalized by Yogananda, involves specific breathing techniques and meditation practices. It aims to accelerate spiritual growth by generating a deep state of tranquility, allowing practitioners to experience a profound connection with the divine. Yogananda described Kriya Yoga as the airplane route to God, a fast track to spiritual enlightenment. Yogananda's teachings also emphasize the unity of all religions. He proposed that at their core, all faiths share the same universal truths. He saw the Bible and the Bhagavad Gita not as mutually exclusive, but as complementary texts that echo the same eternal wisdom. In his sermons, he often drew parallels between the teachings of Jesus Christ and those of ancient Indian sages, showing that the essence of spirituality transcends geographical and cultural boundaries. To Yogananda, the understanding of the true nature of self was as vital as breathing. He taught that the self is not the body or the mind, but the soul, a spark of the infinite consciousness that is God. To realize this truth is to shatter the illusion of separation, to see that we are all interconnected, all part of the divine cosmic dance. These teachings have had a profound impact on individuals and societies. On a personal level, they have helped countless seekers find inner peace, purpose, and a sense of connection with the divine. They have inspired people to lead lives of compassion, tolerance, and selfless service, fostering a sense of unity and diversity. On a societal level, Yogananda's teachings have contributed to a broader acceptance and understanding of Eastern spirituality in the West. They have sparked interfaith dialogues, bridging cultural and religious divides, promoting peace and harmony. They have inspired social initiatives aimed at uplifting the underprivileged, demonstrating the practical application of spiritual principles. Yogananda's teachings continue to resonate today, offering timeless wisdom in an ever-changing world. They remind us that true change starts from within, that peace is not just a distant dream, but a reality that can be experienced here and now through spiritual practice. They encourage us to see the divine in all, to honor the unity and diversity, and to serve humanity with a spirit of selfless love. Yogananda's life and teachings serve as a beacon of light, guiding countless souls on the path to self-realization. His teachings continue to inspire, enlighten, and transform, reminding us of the divine potential within each one of us. Through his teachings, Yogananda invites us all to embark on the greatest adventure of all, the journey within, the journey to self-realization.